Hey everybody, happy Sunday. It's been a nice, cool, overcast day here. I do see a little bit of sun peeking out, but it's given me an opportunity to finish my first paper pad collections for you guys. So I've got 5 done. Each paper pad has 12 sheets in it. They're double-sided sheets, so you're getting 24 6 by 6 pieces of paper to collage, to do art trading cards, art trading coins, iCads, just whatever you're working on. I think that these papers will hopefully, which my mission was to inspire you guys and give you something fun to create with without having to go to the craft store. And I don't know how y'all feel about buying American made products. I think it's real important to support artists, companies, entities that are American made and based in America, and giving American folks jobs, especially now since we are in super uncertain times and inflation is really crazy. These paper pads also, you guys, gave me an opportunity to help my hand heal. I don't know what I did to it, but it's just a thing, So I know that I won't be able to do what I was doing, which was cut and paste and all that good stuff to put books together. But hopefully, I can experience some healing just trying to kind of keep my creative mojo, but without all the cutting and that kind of thing. So let's get started. 6 by 6 text pages from A Tale of Two Cities. So let's get started. Let's take a look at these. This one is called 29. This is just a collage piece, and I thought, well, that would be real handy. We'll use that. Each paper pad is basically the same kinds of sheets, but not the very same thing. So we've got this. Let's do the front, and then we'll do the back. How would that be? So you get 2 of these, 12 in each paper pad. Front and back is 24 images. I did a lot of layering. I did a lot of coloring. I did stamping, spraying. I used distress crayons. I did some jelly plate printing. I enhanced some jelly plate printing. I made my own molding paste. So we've got a couple of these. I really love the crisp image that happened when I used my handmade molding paste. And that's just gesso and baking soda. It turned out really well, and it's just going to be kind of my go-to. You can see what a really fun texture it created here. Just really going to be one of my go-to DIY creative tools. I like that, the way that one turned out too. Okay, now let's flip them over. I also included some washi tape here. You can see that you've just got a wash of golden white here. Washi tape right there. Stencil work, stencils and coloring. Stencils, coloring, my homemade stamp that I showed you guys how to do last week. That Jenny Belly, I think she called them gritty, gritty stamps. This started out as a jelly plate pull, and then I enhanced it with some coloring. I did leave a couple of these with just the text. You know how much we love text. So I did leave a little bit of the backs of them with just some text. And there we go. I'm kind of proud. I'm doing paper collections. I'm doing my own paper pads. Woohoo! So that one is 29. This one is called November 2021. I love using text because you can go through here, you guys, and take, a highlighter and highlight words that you like. Sort of like you're going to put yourself in a mental state where you're just going to choose the words that really stand out to you, and that should, things like that, those sort of metaphysical brain activities are always interesting because a lot of times it will tell you what you're thinking about. These are jelly plate prints back here, and then I took stencils and did some rubbing. The rubbing was okay for a while, and then it got like I just couldn't do it anymore. But it's okay because not being able to cut and fold and things like that has really like opened me up to, well, there are other things I can do. There are other there are other crafty things. A lot of them do require cutting. Yes, that's true. A lot of them do require folding. Yes, that's true. But I think I can make it work. I don't want to like damage myself further by pushing and pushing. We don't want to push against what is happening. I really like the way that the distress crayons and the rubbing kind of work together here. A couple of these had some little shine to them. I truly don't even know where that came from. I've got some sparkly washi tape here, my DIY stamp, stenciling. I really like this one, and this was kind of, and it says the shadow, and it really did turn out to be like a shadow of a lot of what I had going on as far as my jelly plates and my rubbing and that kind of thing. So we've got kind of just a basic text page here, because these are the ones that this damask stencil was on. I think this is cool because it's kind of like, sort of that fall coloring that can it possibly be? We're thinking about that. I know. It's just slightly scary, isn't it? This one is called Saturday. We just got cantaloupe at the farm from one of our farm families, and I tell you guys, the crepe myrtle is in bloom, and honestly, when that crepe myrtle starts blooming, it's kind of like, well, you know what happens next. I mean, we'll be in August, and then September. Just doesn't seem like summer ever lasts long enough. But that's okay, because we need to embrace all the seasons. You'll notice a little bit of shine on some of these. I did use a clear gesso just to see what would happen. That was the most fun about creating these paper pads for you guys, is the whole experimental approach that I used. To me, it's why I create. It is that, science and creativity kind of married together. This one turned out really good too. I like the crackly look right here, but this was a stencil. Okay, so here we go. Did we do this? I can't remember. Oh, I don't think we did. So we need to take a look at that. Oh, maybe we did. All right, well, we're going to do it again. This was a really particularly cool jelly plate pull. You got some plain text here. And there we go. All right, I didn't do that. This one's called Saturday. This one is transparent. Also, thank you guys for supporting my first collection of coffee dyed papers. We have more coming. Again, you know, something that I can do and be creative at that does not require me to cut or fold. Not much folding anyway. Really like this turquoise color. The turquoise, the gold, the white really did work in a nice way. A little bit of stamping here, a little bit of pen work. My white pen kind of exploded, so I decided to turn that mistake into whatever that is. It looked really cool. This is one of the, I did use a highlighter too. I took out my pen box and just really had fun. I was watching videos and just having a really fun time finishing these up. Let me have a bit of washi right here. I will tell you guys that I went to a yard sale Friday morning, and oh my gosh, this lady was a crafter. She had paper pads, she had paper, she had embellishment, she had... I've just rarely ever seen that much stuff. It was all in her garage outside of like a Michael's or a Hobby Lobby or something like that. It was just a lot. And I immediately came home and thought, I did buy some things. I did not buy a lot. You guys know that I'm on a no spend because we had to have a new HVAC unit. Trying to knock a dent in that, you know. You guys know. But goodness me, bless her sweet soul. She was moving to Florida. And this one's called Monday. I thought, oh my goodness, you know, she decides to take that with her. She's going to have to rent like a large U-Haul. She was a very nice lady. A couple of her friends were there with her, and it was really sweet. Her friends said, yep, I think she had a little bit of an addiction. The lady was very well organized and had things sorted by color. It was just, you know, she was a clever crafter, that lady was. We'll have to do some of this together. We'll mix us up a batch of molding paste and have a fun day with that. It really turned out well. I was very happy with it. This was a book that was made in the USA, so I'm hoping the text page was made in the USA as well. But the papers inside the book were made in the USA. Thought the colors in that turned out really well. Now we have our couple text pages. They're crunchy, you know, they have texture to them, and that's what makes them super extra fun. Also, my gimpy right hand is not turning purple. I really had fun with some ink sprays when I was making these papers. All right, guys, you've got 12 papers in each paper pad. I can send these media mail because they are paper, which makes me really happy. I'm doing $10 for each. I am going to the post office tomorrow morning. It's Sunday evening, Sunday afternoon. So, you know, if you want one this week, then I can get it in the mail. I do think we're going tomorrow because I have some eBay things to ship out. And it's going to be either tomorrow or Tuesday. But I'm really thinking tomorrow, which is Monday, July the 18th. My goodness, we're just speeding right along this month. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with me. Thanks always for your support. I really do appreciate you just more than words. I'll talk to y'all soon. Take care. Have a good day. Bye.